Welcome to 1208. This one is going to be the worst of the worst. I don't think we've actually ever done a makeover on a house that was this fucked up. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. If you can look at the house, we're on the outside of it. It's actually leaning about a foot this way down. So we're going to end up having to jack it up. This addition's trashed. Nobody's lived in it for 10 years. There's a hole in the roof about the size of a grizzly bear. And follow me, I'll show you. It's really bad. So it has some decent curb appeal. This property has a garage, a carriage house. So the garage is over here, has a carriage house. And then behind you, there's another property right there. We own this property in this building over here. So now we bought basically the whole corner out. So now we're gonna go in here. This will be a carriage house for the wedding venue, but this project will be a project of the ages. All right. So when you walk in, you're like, oh, it's not too bad, but it's really bad. The windows are trashed. The floor is totally jacked up. There's a hole in the lath and plaster. Actually, if you stand right here and look up, you'll see a blue sky through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Has this old gas furnace. I don't know if it works or if it doesn't work. Where I'm standing right now, the whole house seems to be converging on me. I would suspect that there's a beam. Yeah, I would suspect that there's a compromised beam or something in the center of the house. This is a load-bearing partition that probably carries the roof. This is a load-bearing partition that probably carries the roof. So there's probably a beam that's underneath here that got wet and sagged. So we're probably going to have to jack the house up and insert some structural in here. But when you come in here, look at the kitchen. So I don't know. If I was going to be a crack chef, I'd be like, hey, yo, come over! It's so bad. The water heater's in the kitchen, and then that plumbing over there looks pretty bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, the curtains, you get it. When you go into this bedroom, it's definitely crooked. There's a floor on a floor on a floor, so there's 2 layers of carpet, 2 layers of vinyl. This is interesting. Underneath all of everything, underneath the floors are mahogany, but they put newspapers on them. So this newspaper says October 26, 1956. So I mean, that's when somebody decided to put the first layer of floor in here, but the doors don't swing straight, but they do close. They're extremely crooked. I don't know if you can see that. This is lath and plaster. Yeah, I wish you could really see the slope in this house. It's pretty bad. There's a hole in the crawl space so we can see what's going on down there. There's a compromised beam. Come into the bathroom area. This one is, oh man, this one's crazy. So, it rained last night. You can see that it rained in this house last night. I'm actually standing, if you can see where I'm standing. I'm standing in the old front porch of the house, and I feel like I'm on a trampoline right now. All this has to go. We're gonna rip off this addition. It wasn't built correctly. And then, if you look in the bathroom, I think there's a dead body buried in there. Oh my god! Dude, be careful what you touch.
Whoa!
So, I guess I'll come out right here and hope that I don't. That's funny as hell.
Come out fast.
Yeah, so if you stand out here and look back into the house, it obviously, the roof looks like it's about to come down. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the outside of this one. Be careful. The garage. Let's go into the garage. This garage is pretty good. If you wanted to take a nap in a ceiling, I would definitely lay up in that hammock. We'll have to come in here and do an about face. The garage actually looks like it's in pretty good shape from the bone standpoint. It looks like it needs some collar ties, and that like old boy had a party up in the rafters, or like some squatters were in here, because this is just full of shit. I think once we get rid of it and clear everything off the walls and get it down to the sticks, we're going to re-rack it, replace the siding, get rid of all these windows, infill the doors, and then replace the garage door. And we'll have ourselves a decent garage. But the inside of that house is actually used to look like this. So before we took videos, I actually had to have the guys clean it up because we couldn't even get in there with a freaking camera. Vic will show some videos of that.
Oh, yeah.
But this one is going to be one of the most extreme makeovers that we had, and we're going to try and do it in 47 days. And bring this thing back to what it was originally in 47 days with my magic crew. Thank you, Vic and Lou. And the element. Earth, wind, fire, water. We're going to get after it. So stay tuned. See ya.